You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White sports fans, we're going to be talking about the NBA Finals here in this video. As you guys know, Game 3 of the NBA Finals will be tonight, as the Golden State Warriors will be visiting the Boston Celtics. The series is tied up at one game apiece. Now, guys, you guys remember in 2020 in the NBA bubble, no fans were in attendance. There was no paying fans to watch the Marx's NBA of China's games. And in that bubble, Jacob Blake was shot by the police, and some of these people in the woke sports media want you to think that Jacob Blake was just innocent and that he was actually killed, when the opposite is true. Jacob Blake was a criminal, is a criminal, and he's still alive. And the Milwaukee Bucks boycotted a game. They refused to play a game because Jacob Blake got shot. I said it, guys, I don't believe that the NBA would actually do this if there was paying fans in attendance. And that boycott did nothing. Jacob Blake is still a criminal. But flash forward now, the NBA Finals are going on, and there are paying fans at the game. And we know what has went down in Uvalde, Texas. And we know how the media is. The media, I guess they did not forget about the boycotting of games in the NBA bubble. Well, Jaylen Brown now was actually asked a question on whether or not there would actually be boycotts over gun violence in this country. And of course, you know, the NBA Finals games is actually tonight, Game 3, tonight. Will that game actually be played? This is what Jaylen Brown had to say. Over here on Outkick, Jaylen Brown hints that Celtics could boycott NBA Finals over gun violence. Now, I'm actually going to throw in the Golden State Warriors too, because I'm pretty sure Steve Kerr would love this to happen. And by the way, folks, I absolutely would love this to happen, because I want to see what is the reaction to this. You know, the paying customer paying for these NBA Finals games, those tickets are not cheap. Fans actually have to plan to go to these games. It is very, very expensive. So will the Boston Celtics have the guts to actually boycott the game? I hope that it happens, but this is what Jaylen Brown had to say here. So let's go ahead and play this clip.
Whether it's the gun violence that we've seen recently in the country, or some of the other things that are going on in the country at the moment, do you think it would ever rise to a moment where players or coaches, or maybe both, would say, we know it's the finals, but I can't play tonight?
It could. I mean, you keep an open mind. You never know. Definitely things need to be addressed. Sometimes people argue and say that, you know, stopping a basketball game or something, that what effect is that actually going to have on society? And I would say in response that it raises awareness, and that's important. It gets people's attention. It's a topic that's being talked about now, and now certain people have pressure on them, and changes need to start to get made. So I definitely think it's an effective strategy that could work. Do I have the answer if that's something that we will see in the near future? I don't, but we'll see.
So that is what Jaylen Brown had to say, because we know that the NBA is definitely into all type of social justice stuff. Steve Kerr has come out and, you know, he didn't want to talk about the NBA Finals game. Everybody was wearing a end gun violence shirt, and it got very, very political because, you know, Steve Kerr is a left-wing idiot. And like most of these NBA players, they're left-wing idiots. So I hope, folks, that they actually do this, because I believe the backlash would be immense, because NBA fans tune into the games to actually get away from all of this other stuff going on in the world. When I used to watch the NBA, guess what? I wasn't watching the NBA for these guys to go out and tell me to vote. I was watching the NBA because I like basketball. But now the NBA has alienated so many people, and they're paying the ultimate price. Game 2's NBA Finals ratings were trash. It was still the lowest in 15 years. They have not learned their lesson that people don't want to be preached to in the NBA. They just want to watch the games. Steve Kerr doesn't care about that. He's done so much damage to the league. And I believe, folks, that the ratings for this game is going to be just as bad. Now, they've already done their virtue signaling. Why don't you guys just take it up to the next step? I mean, Jaylen Brown has already implied that you guys probably would end up boycotting the game. And I don't know how much these NBA Finals tickets are. They're very, very expensive, though. If you have a family of 4, I mean, you're probably looking at something like $2,000 or something like that is what I'm willing to bet. On top of food, parking, you're going to be spending a whole bunch of money. And all the NBA is going to do, they're going to say, well, we're not going to have the game tonight. We'll just have it tomorrow. And what's going to change in the day? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But I would love to actually see this happen, guys. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, do you guys want the Celtics and the Warriors to actually boycott the game? And what do you think the backlash would be, especially from the Celtics fans, since they're actually paying for this for the next couple of games? Anyway, guys, so let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.